Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are back at it with another reaction. I'm joined by my bro Kill Switch, aka Hunter. He'll be linked down below. He's got some pretty cool videos over on his channel, some stuff very similar to this. But today you may be wondering, what are we reacting to? We are going to be reacting to a bit of a spooky video. 5 disturbing voicemails with backstories. Volume 2.
Have we watched the volume 1?
No.
Oh, no.
But we're watching
why
volume
Volume
2.
2?
Because volume 2 just came out 7 days ago. Let's get right into this.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
This first one comes from Jade from
Do you hear
Seattle.
the audio?
That's
After college, Jade and her
I don't hear
boyfriend
anything.
Steve wanted to live together.
Are you plugged in all the way?
They had talked
There
about
we go.
freshmen in college
Jesus.
together often.
I was like, it's
Eventually, they
never
started
that
their lives
quiet.
together. But unfortunately, all has not been happily ever after so far. For some time, almost every day after work, Jade will come home to unwanted gifts from a stranger. Gift baskets full of things like jewelry and other expensive items.
Well, at
Why are you
least
complaining?
they're usable
Flowers and
gifts.
letters. But every single time there would be a gift basket left, it would include a photo of Jade out in public with family, friends, her dog, or her boyfriend.
That's a little
One day,
creepy.
Jade took the basket into the house and began crying, causing
Huh?
Steve to come running to her side. Steve was
Steve?
furious, as he knew this wasn't just a sign
That's
of
her
harassment.
boyfriend, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, her boyfriend.
First run,
After a
Ricky.
nice dinner one night, Jade was taking a bath and was listening to some relaxing music. when
I'm not
she
gonna lie, I
heard
thought that was
a
someone else's hand right
text
there.
from an unknown number.
Just sneaking up behind them.
Jade screamed, causing Steve to rush in and see the
But
text.
that's so much
So
just.
Steve checked the
It's
cameras
like in
through his
wanking
phone
someone on the
and saw a tall man
bathtub.
was at their doorstep. The man stood there for about 5 minutes.
That's
leaning in
pleasant.
the direction of the woods. This was a screenshot of the man standing at the door with a black mask over his face. Jade also attached this video she recorded of herself home alone one night while Peter was at work, and the man came to the house knocking on the windows as she texted her mother and grandma in fear.
So she thought, let me record myself, not the window?
She's kind of clapped, I'm not gonna lie. I'm so sorry.
She's not stalker approved.
No, she's, I don't know. I could see those eyebrows all the way from
You-
right here. They're fucking gigantic.
You wanted stalker?
And she's a Seahawks fan. Bro, some people got no taste. God damn.
You're a Packers
After calling the
fan.
police, they
Look at
didn't
them
provide much
brows!
assistance to Jade, only suggesting she change her phone number. Fast forward a few nights, and Jade began to hear her phone go off at around 3 a.m. It
Oh,
was
that's the
same
best
unknown
time.
number calling her. She didn't pick up the call, and about a minute or two later, Jade's phone vibrated,
Got a
notifying her of a voicemail left from
Oh
the number.
yeah.
This was the voicemail.
I don't have a house. I don't have any friends. No love. I have nothing to lie on.
He has a
No
phone.
eyes.
There you go.
No fear in me. I have no meaning. But I have this urge to kill. This is my world. And I'm the one who
What?
controls this.
He's Russian.
It's not a bloody game. I'll take you at any time. And you can do anything. I know you best.
That's
Where you are.
unsettling.
How fast you can run. And what scares you.
Skirts.
I'm not a legend or story.
Do you think like he took time to distort it like that?
The next morning, Jade and Steve went to the police station together
very
to show them
animated
all the
police
proof
station
of what was
sign.
happening. This was fairly recently that Jade sent me this, and the case is apparently still under investigation. She says the man still occasionally leaves unwanted gifts to this day.
Wow, that's pretty scary. Thoughts?
I don't know, so that wasn't that bad. He literally just giving her free shit, and he had like that very Savalic voice where he's like,
It was weird though, because he'd sent a picture of her in each of the gift baskets, and then he started coming to her house and then calling her phone,
I mean, like,
and then said that he has an urge to kill.
if someone did
kill
that
her.
to me, I'm like, alright, you know.
So you want to die by a creepy Russian man?
Well, no,
Giving you
what's
gifts?
he gonna do? Like, I guarantee you, nothing
I
happened
don't
to her.
know.
Nothing happened to her.
They just said there's an investigation ongoing.
Nothing happened.
Not yet. She could be dead right now.
But
This
like-
video was posted 7 days
but
ago.
like-
You know how much
like-
can happen in 7 days?
But nothing happened to her.
We don't know that.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure we don't know that.
Hmm.
There's an investigation.
I wouldn't be scared. She's literally just giving her free shit.
He stopped giving her
I
stuff
think this
though.
is just like some elementary shit.
Now it's just
a
like-
secret admirer. It's
Okay, moving on. Number 4.
On November 21st, 2018, at around 1 in the morning, a young man named Dylan received a very strange and alarming voicemail. At the time he received the voicemail, he was asleep and didn't notice it until a few weeks later. This was the voicemail.
He didn't notice it when he woke up.
Hey Dylan, I just wanted to know, why is your bed that color? It's really nice looking as in the closet. It's a really nice blue and white bed. Tell me, what is your favorite scary movie? Or are you a scary movie?
Or is this
Dylan
person
said
trying to
he
be
had
like
no
a
idea
Scream
who the girl
copycat
was.
IRL?
He recognized the voice.
He probably made
Whoever
that
it was had
himself.
his number, knew his name, knew the color of his bed.
What? He had his
White.
sister just go in the closet. Okay.
No, he probably took her phone. That's just like his girl voice.
Whether that was true or not, the intent of the call was obviously to scare Dylan, and admittedly, it
Why
was
would you be
very
scared, bro?
unsettling
You're such a
voicemail for
pussy,
anyone to
bro.
listen to.
It's literally a girl peeking in your bedroom. That's where it's just like, leave your window open and be like, oh, nope, step, bro. Or step
She was
stalker.
implied that she was in her room.
Yeah, that was a
Dylan reported
boy.
the call to the police.
It's Dylan.
She was in his room.
Exactly, that's
I'm
what I'm
sorry.
saying.
So long to report it.
If I had a girl doing that to
Tried
me,
to
I'd be
call the
like,
number back,
oh, actually,
dialed to a
not now,
invalid
but
number, which led to an invalid number error.
when I was a virgin, yes.
What?
And dial again.
Dang, that's tough. That one wasn't that bad.
Worst
No.
here are stalkers.
Who said she likes your
The
bed?
guy you just heard about in Jade's story. It's a
No one's
much
gonna say
bigger
that
and
about
more
my
common
bed.
problem than
Your bed is far from appealing.
What do you mean? It's,
Mine's not much better, Granny.
Sasha lives
Can't
with
be worse
three
at all.
friends from the house
Here's-
in
I need to-
Syracuse, New York.
Moving on, we'll talk about. I'll talk
Sasha
about it
has
later.
friends and
I'll talk about my bed right now.
with friends. They spoke very briefly, and she gave him her number. The man's name was Jeremy, and he doesn't go to school at Syracuse University like Sasha does. Rather, he was a local in the area. The two arranged to go on a date for drinks and dinner at a nearby bar. According to Sasha, the date didn't go well in her opinion, as he radiated unusual vibes, and she thought he was weird.
Dang, he
She
didn't give
split
off the
bill
right
with him,
vibes.
but
He
she
didn't
knew it
pass
would
the
be a
vibe
second date,
check.
and she wanted to do the right thing. He dropped her back home after the date, and sent 3 texts later that night about how much fun he had, and how much he liked her. It added to the discomfort for Sasha. Instead of responding, she hearted one of the messages, but the text continued on and on every single day, until the point that she decided to block him. Unfortunately, this
Good
was not
for
the end.
her.
On the night of December 14th, at 2:15 a.m., when everyone in the house was asleep,
Why do
Sasha
they
got an
always do it
anonymous
between
call
1 and
this
3
voicemail.
a.m.? Just do it at a normal
This
time.
is
Oh.
Gamora 9.
Oh boy. Why is he whispering?
It's kind of attractive.
This is some ASMR.
You shouldn't leave your windows open, by the way.
Aw, she messed up.
Whispering because I don't want to wake you, but I left you a surprise on the kitchen table.
Well, hopefully it's a nice surprise.
At the end of the call, you could hear a door shutting. This was the front door of Sasha's rental house, and the sound of the door closing alerted one of her housemates, who woke up everyone in the house to ask who just shut the front door. All 4 girls were in the house, though, and it was none of them. This was when Sasha noticed the voicemail and listened to it with her housemates. What Jeremy left on the kitchen table was a stuffed animal turtle, Sasha's favorite animal, which she mentioned on her date with Jeremy. Alongside it was a Christmas card that simply said
Well,
Merry
he was
Christmas
just
from
trying to
Jeremy.
be
This
thoughtful.
prompted the girls to call the police, and Sasha showed the police officer the texts and the voicemail. The voicemail was self-incriminating enough, and the non-stop text from Jeremy backed up the story. It was enough for the police to find Jeremy and charge him for breaking and entering and stalking.
Aw,
He
get
only did a
freaking
week
wrecked,
in
bro.
jail and was sentenced to community service and multiple fines. It's been a month and a half now, and Sasha has not heard from Jeremy.
Good for Sasha.
I'm not gonna lie, that whole voicemail, like if you're able to send voice messages on Xbox, I feel like one of us would have sent that to each other at some point.
You can send voice messages on
My
Xbox.
shit. That's fucked up. By the way, don't leave your window open. I'm in your house right now. Just fucking sneak up on
I'm watching you play Xbox.
In the year 2015, an elderly woman from Greeley, Colorado with failing vision received this voicemail.
They
we're
got
about to
one of
hear
the
on her
grannies.
landline phone. In a panic from hearing the voicemail, the
If
woman
this is me,
called
I'm
her
not gonna
son
be
from the
surprised.
neighbor's phone and stating someone had taken
Were you
over
leaving
her
Granny's
phone.
voicemails in
Her neighbor checked out her phone
2015?
for her, and after telling her it was okay, she calmed down. But a few days later, it happened again.
You know how actually kind of cool the editing in these types of videos are? Like, you know how much stock footage and stuff
yeah.
they had to, like, even like the aerial shots and stuff of cities and whatnot, it's like, where the fuck does he get that from even?
I don't know.
Does he keep voice crack?
Petrified this time, and once again went to her neighbor for consolation, but this time refused to go back to her house. Her neighbor called the woman's son to tell him about the situation, so the son took time off of work and traveled to Colorado the next day to help her.
Like, where does he find that picture from? Like, where?
Google Maps?
Actually, that... Who's that high on Google Maps?
Oh no.
He's fucking on a hill.
To see if anything was wrong. It
Like, this
seemed
looks like
completely
Google
fine,
Maps.
But he planned to stay with her the
I
following
don't
week to
know.
make sure she
I'm
was
just seeing
okay.
your house in a Google Maps
The son
video.
was horrified.
Or in a video because someone used Google
She
Maps.
had lifted
Yeah.
the receiver rather than the dial tone. She heard this message.
Connecting you. Please hold the line.
NORAD, AWS, Station Zulu Foxtrot 77. Zulu Foxtrot 77.
Is the military calling her? Oh.
I hate this ad so much.
The only time I've seen that ad was the last time we reacted
Status
to videos.
alert Con 4. Status alert Con 4. Security tracing in progress.
What is happening?
The message would come around the same time every day for the next few days, between 7 p.m. and 7:15 p.m.
That's so
Any other time of
weird.
day, there was a normal dial tone, and the phone worked normally. The weirdest part was that the phone wouldn't ring at these times. The recording was heard instead of the dial tone if they lifted the receiver to make a call between 7 and 7:15 p.m. The son recorded the message, and the next day, the phone was dead for most of the day, unusable. Upon calling the phone company, they said they couldn't do anything as nothing seemed to be out of the ordinary from their end. That evening, the son tried to take another recording to see whether the message had changed, but it was just the dial tone now. The message was never heard through the phone again. The mother was still afraid to pick up the phone for a long time after this, causing the son to post the recordings online to see if anyone on the internet would have a clue to the meaning behind the recording. And while some people suggest that it may be some kind of secret government message or code, no one seems to know for sure.
That's tough.
On October 29th,
Oh, it's counting down.
2009, at 10:45,
You just
I
realized
just
that?
noticed
Oh
that.
my
Oh,
god.
the
fuck.
mother kept receiving calls from his sister's phone. This was strange because Braxton's sister was home at the time. So as
Braxton.
Braxton's mother left
That's
her
an
room to ask her
interesting
daughter
name.
why she was
Braxton.
calling her, she met her in the hallway.
This is more.
Braxton's
Oh, look at
sister was
sweet baby
already on her way to her
Braxton.
mom's room to tell her about the
Sweet
phone
baby
mysteriously calling her mother over and over again.
Oh, my
How it
sweet
was
baby
scary.
boy.
It was
It's
her
not
who
terrible.
was
Like a
making the
nickname
phone
of
calls.
Brax.
It
It's
was
not
her
terrible.
phone itself.
It's unique.
The phone was
I'll give you
currently
credit.
still
That's
inside
not
her
bad.
room as they were talking. And during that time, Braxton's sister's phone called their mother again.
Fucking
This
Megan.
was proof to their mother that it was in fact
Not a
not
fan
her
of
daughter making the
Megan's.
phone calls.
Daughter.
She was standing right there. This chilling realization wasn't the creepiest part, though. This time there was a voicemail left after
Did
the
Megan
call.
have her phone with her?
Message skipped. Save message.
That's scary. What?
In the voicemail, you can hear Braxton's sister's radio playing in her room. Then, unexpectedly, the radio cuts off, and a completely random, disturbing sound starts blasting into the phone. The sound almost resembles a horrific screaming. Braxton noted that what's extra weird is that if this were a ghost dial, meaning any form of accidental call, the phone would have left a substantially longer message. But instead,
That's
it
true.
just hangs up after a few seconds on its own.
That was quite pleasant. I mean, I don't think it went in. I felt like the first one was probably the scariest.
Yeah, because that was not terrifying or anything. It's not like, oh my god, I couldn't imagine what happened if this happened to me.
Well, I think it's one of those things though when it is happening to you where it's scarier. If you have somebody telling you that they want to kill you, or I'll be honest, the military one was kind of creepy, but it wasn't necessarily too scary. Like I'd probably get one to be like, okay, I'm moving on.
Yeah.
I don't know what this means.
Yeah, no. That's pretty weird though, especially the last one. If they had the phone with her, like how do you even explain something?
Yeah,
like
well, because even they brought up a good point where if it was like the phone just accidentally called and left a voicemail, I think the max voicemail is like a minute. So if you accidentally dial, unless you hang up the phone, it rings and the voicemail goes for like a minute.
Yeah, there's those, and then there's the other ones where like that one guy where he literally snuck in her house and it's like, what's wrong with you? You went on one date with her. You're not even like you don't fucking sneak into someone's house.
And then you call them.
Imagine if she just walks out and she just sees him doing the voice.
He's just on the phone. Hey,
I
didn't want to speak too loud. I didn't want to wake you. I left you a gift in the kitchen. Don't leave your windows open. Oh, let me call you back. You're coming down the stairs.
Let me call you back.
You're leaving a voicemail? No, like that's the one. I think those are the scariest because it's like, he was in your house.
Well, yeah, well, like, what the fuck is going through someone's head where they think that's okay?
Some people are psychotic.
Like, in his head, he probably thought he was doing something romantic.
Oh, 100%.
When it's like, no, you
yeah, for sure. But, no, have you guys got any scary voicemails?
I don't ever get a voice. Actually, I've gotten, like, butt dial voicemails a lot. Yeah.
I've gotten a few from you.
I once got a voicemail of people, like, doing it.
Did you really?
I did.
Ooh.
I'm not saying you. That's not going on the internet. But, yeah, I heard things.
That doesn't sound pleasant. Do I know them?
Yes.
Alrighty, that's going to be all for today. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to check him out. I'll have a link down below. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new. But that is all for me today. I will see you all again very soon. I'm out of here. Peace.